Good morning. How's it going? Ah, look at this nice thing, hey? Let me just check if everything's working. Seems good enough. Yeah, this is our capsule art. Wow, key art. The idea is it's enough art that we should be able to make multiple capsules out of it. Or not capsules, but multiple parts of the artwork that we need, right? We'll have to see how exactly that's going to work. But anyway, this is what it is. I think it's looking kind of good. One small thing I'm concerned about, like this obviously tells or gives you a little bit of a sneak peek or an idea of the whole bird theme and the tree themes, right? That's good, but it doesn't really tell you anything about is it a survivor-like or anything like that. So we'll have to see. But I think this is pretty good regardless. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna continue with this coin and furniture thing. Let's just start. So I did work on this yesterday, and I didn't track my time, obviously. Unfortunate. So I was just going through trying to get everything working again the way I want it. So the idea would be is you click one of these buttons, right? Plus. So there's a plus button. Once you click that, it unlocks the room for that spot. Okay. But once you click it, you get this pop up right on your overlay. So in your overlay, you can see a list of all the available rooms, as well as so you can select one and then you can unlock it, and then some other stuff should happen, right? Or at least that's the idea, but we are still working on it. Yeah, let's see. Need to put in, so we need the gym, observation room. I think I want the blacksmith as well, so let's go create the blacksmith there. The reason I want the blacksmith is because it's the only one I had to have a prefab for. So the new way this is going to work is you can actually have multiple of a room, right? So let's see. Okay, so this is going to be the blacksmith. Okay, so room type is going to be blacksmith. Texture 2D. Some kind of an anvil. Let's go with that one. We'll see if it works. Takes dead characters, no. Room prefab. So this is where it's different. So we actually have a prefab for the blacksmith, which might work or might not. I still need to create all the other ones, but yeah. Okay, so here we can see the stats. So we will get stats. We will get attack damage from the blacksmith. 0.1, 0.2, 0.4, let's say. And maybe we do armor as well at the blacksmith, right? Who knows? How much armor do we get? I think armor is more valuable, but I don't actually know. Let's just do this for now, so let's try that. So attack damage and armor, and then what are the resources that you require? So I think we're going to use stamina. Okay, and the numbers would be something like -1. I wonder if we should use more stamina or less stamina. But obviously you get... I think we can use more stamina. Might not balance it exactly like this. So it might be more efficient, let's say, to do a level 3 blacksmith than any other level. -1.75 -3, something like that, right? And then we don't get health. Well, none of the other resources matter. Cost. So here would be to unlock the blacksmith. So this unlocks and gives you level 1. Now I might multiply this in the future by something, but let's just say it's like 100, 100, 200, whatever. Tooltip title, so this is the blacksmith. Content for the blacksmith. Yeah, who knows? Increases damage and armor. American armor. It doesn't increase British armor or South African armor. Increases damage and armor. Uses stamina. Righto, something like that. So very straightforward. That is our blacksmith. So it's got everything we need. Okay. So then in our level prep hard seed thing, we can now just add the blacksmith room as well. So now we have the blacksmith as an unlockable option. Okay, so we got to the point where so slot to unlock slot, right? So here we give it that scriptable object, so it's got all the data it needs and a button, a room manager. So I think when we unlock the slot, we might have to connect it to something else. Okay, so like this room manager, which creates a room from a prefab, right? Okay, this is an instance. Okay, so that helps a little bit. So we don't actually need to get it or to send it through. Okay, so let's go with that. So in this room slot, when we unlock the slot, what we then can do is we can do hardseed room manager dot instance. No. Instance dot create room from prefab. So it needs a prefab and a slot number. Okay, so we'll do slot so dot room prefab, and we'll give it the ID, right, which is the slot number. So this could be slot number 1, which is the lowest number slot we can get. And then what this thing actually does, okay, so 1, so it takes the first slot here and instantiates the prefab over there. Now, so that's okay. So after we instantiate the prefab, we need to create a render texture. Would be kind of nice if we could do it here. Okay, but after we created the render texture, we need this room preview to get access to it. So we need to think about how exactly we want to do that. Well, okay, we're going to have to continuously get access to it, depending on which slot we click. Right, afterwards. So what if we just give the slot a reference to the render texture? So what I'm thinking is, once you unlock the slot, so you confirm, right? So we do a bunch of stuff. So slot, unlock slot. Yeah, what if we had another function, yeah? Public void connect render texture. Okay, so this would be a couple of things. Maybe not connect is not the right word. Maybe it's just set render texture. Okay, and we can have that public render texture. So we'll just call this the preview render texture. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is we just do preview render texture, and what we can get here is a render texture, base render texture. So this is equal to new render texture, and we copy base render texture, right? So we create a new render texture and we just copy it, and we have a reference for that render texture now inside our room slot. Okay, now from here what we need to do is we need to connect this to the camera. Okay. So I think that we do here. So here we can say public void connect camera to render texture, right? Okay. Now here we need to think about this. So we've instantiated a prefab in slot. Okay, so the first thing I think we need is when we call this, we need to get it a int slot number, right? Okay. So then we can, I guess we can go to the list of Heartseed rooms. Right, so if we do Heartseed rooms, slot number -1. And we do .get component dot get component in children camera. Would that be enough, right? So if we think about this, so we'll go to this thing, we'll look through the prefab and find the first camera, right? Okay, so we'll go to the blacksmith. We're like, or we go to the rooms. The blacksmith would be in one of these rooms, right? Then it would go through all of the stuff, find the first instance of a camera. So here's a blacksmith camera. Okay. And then effectively I want to get the output and the output texture. Okay, so we can get the slot number. That's fine, but we also need a render texture. Output texture, right? Okay, so we got the camera, so then we can say dot output. Okay, let's just do camera. No, let's just do this. Okay, then we can do camera dot target texture. Is it as easy as that? We just straight up get the target texture and set it like this. Oh, Grey Goon, how's it going? Yes, I am using UI Toolkit. Yay, this guy. How'd it go yesterday? Not too bad. I think I'm getting closer. You have your 1-year-old grandson with you. Wow. You're a granddad already. I feel like I have a few more years to go before I can reach that level. How do I like it? Okay, so in principle, it's not as bad as it sounds. In principle, UI Toolkit's good, right? Gives you a lot of flexibility and power. And it makes creating UI better in many ways. However, I think you need to be on the latest version of Unity for it to be worth it. Well, not worth it. It might still be worth it, but like, I get super frustrated because there's a lot of bugs in the version I'm on. So it kind of breaks every once in a while, and it loses your work every once in a while. It's a bit annoying. But apart from that, it's pretty good. As far as I understand it, it's like super in development still. So like the guys at Unity are continuously patching and updating and fixing bugs and stuff like that. So if you are serious about it, then I guess you should actually be on the latest version. 6.2 is out, isn't it? This guy? I'm pretty sure 6.2 got released. Still beta. Just like it. Yeah, because when I was opening my okay, you're waiting for LTS. It was literally like yesterday when I saw so if I click on install editor, it says 6.2, or is this beta? I don't know what supported means. Supported is probably not the same as LTS, eh? Yeah, pre-releases. Okay, there is a beta version here. So that's B13. F1 is supported, B13 is beta, and then there's a 3 already in progress. Wow. Grey Goon, I think if you use Unity 6.2, it might be sorted, right? It's just I'm on an older version and I'm reluctant to upgrade. I might do it today, though. I think it might not be a bad idea. But yeah, like one of the things that keeps flipping, I just want to lose my mind. And it might be because my project structure is terrible, right? Because I don't know what I'm doing. But like whenever I try to drag, so you have these selectors, right? Which is just basically CSS. And you can click and drag them onto elements either, I believe, in the preview, in the viewport, or just in the hierarchy. But I've had it so many times where it drops the selector into one of the other files, one of the other USS files, or sometimes it just drops it like over there, and then the selector is hovering here, and it breaks. It's like I can't grab it anymore, so it's literally just floating here on the screen for some reason, in a space where it shouldn't even be able to go. It's very strange. So I've been resorting to, instead of clicking and dragging, when I want, let's say, this default slot selector on a thing, like here, I would just actually type it in instead. So over here, I just type in .default slot, and it adds the selector for that thing, without me needing to click and drag, because every time I click and drag, I feel like there's a problem. But yeah, that's one of the things. And then there's another thing that happens sometimes where it like throws an error, and that only started happening recently. And then it asks you which version of the file you want to keep, and because something overwrote, it was overridden somehow, I don't even know, and then I select something and then I lose part of my work. It's weird. Hey, cheers this guy. Have fun. But, I mean, overall, I think the benefit still outweighed the bugginess, because the I don't know, it just feels like I'm way more productive and things just happen way easier. Especially when you get into like custom UI elements that you can just click and drag and place everywhere. And I mean, if you have a web development background, you're gonna feel at home, right? Because you're gonna do all the same stuff just in code, which is kind of cool. Right, if I wanted to, I could have made all of this just straight here in basically HTML, right? But I didn't want to. Okay, so we set the target texture. Okay, so the slot would need to... Okay, so we do this, and then we can do hot seed room manager dot instance dot set connect camera to render texture. That looks good. So we want preview render texture and just the ID of the slot so we can grab the right thing. Okay, so set render texture. And yeah, we don't want the base, we want the preview. Okay, then right here we just need to do slot to unlock dot set render texture, and we need to give it the base room preview render texture. Yeah, why not? Okay, there we go. Okay, so now all of that would work. Now the next part is so I obviously need to do a few more things. This all should get me to actually unlock a room, I believe. Maybe we should test that before we go too much further, because this is a lot of stuff. Hot reload thinks there's a problem. Okay, let's just go through all my things and make sure I've plugged in all the stuff that I need. Okay, we got all the rooms. Manager. Okay, over there, so that shouldn't be the problem. UI manager, you got your stuff. You got your stuff. Let's just see, where's that render texture? It should be over here. Yep. Connect camera to target texture accepting. What? Oh, it does. Okay, well, let's just play and see what happens. Yo, Eternal Lord, how's it going, man? Are you ready for the weekend? Okay, at least nothing breaks. Ah, something broke. Generic list. Oh, unlock slot was called. And it tried doing this. Okay. This shouldn't... Okay. I know what I did. Okay, so unlock slot is called when it's a default slot as well. Meh. Oh, you're gonna do a yard sale, hey? Yeah, that's not something I've ever done. It's not a thing in South Africa, right? You don't do yard sales in South Africa. Okay, so we just need to do slot SO dot type. So room type must not be equal to default. I think, and it must not be equal to next level, right? Those two rooms wouldn't work. So only if that's the case can we do this bit. Yeah, because it's gonna try and create the prefab for the default room or whatever, but the prefab doesn't really have a thing. Oh, and I think the slot number might have been 0. Yeah, that's also possible. Okay. Let's try again. There we go. You're gonna sleep late to finish your asset pack, but you're gonna go to sleep later so you can work a little bit more. Is that what you mean? Okay, so this still seems to be working. Okay, we don't have a plus button here, which makes sense. Now, if we click on this... Ah, look at that. Okay, we got a null reference exception, but at least it displayed something. Oh, okay. Okay, so I clicked the slot with a, without having a character. Okay, so we need to think about this. Okay, we essentially need to check if the shop, if the slot has been unlocked. But the first bit did work. Right, so we just need to check something with the slot. Nice. Okay, so we kind of need to figure out... Okay, so let's go to our slot. Oh, damn, I have so many flippin' things open. Okay, so obviously it'll be level 1 when it's unlocked. Okay, so essentially what I think I want to do here... I need to check the level. Okay, so when you click on a slot, what we can do is essentially do if slot.level, you know, is less than or equal to 0. Well, let's just say it's less than 1, right? Why is this thing highlighting like this? Okay, yeah, but just something like this. So we just want to check if the slot level is less than 1. We don't want any of the other slot click logic to necessarily happen. Is that even if you don't have a... Yeah, I think all the other slots would at least have a level of 1. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, it's still running. Whoopsie. Okay. Okay, so that's good. So we do get to see this. Now we can't click on that one. Also can't click unlock. Okay, so we need to figure out how to make our shop work, right? Okay, so, but we can still play the game fine. Even though we are super zoomed in. Die. Ooh, another red one. Come here. Okay, that's interesting. The characters are a bit wonky. Okay, we got some nice level ups happening here. Okay, and then we can do that. Ah, look at that. Okay, cool. That's one of the last things I changed previously. Okay, but that does seem to look like it worked. Run, 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 run. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's grab the chicken. frogs are coming. That was a lag spike. Only seemed to happen the first time. Interesting. Okay. So, I mean, the game works, kinda. There's obviously a lot of functionality missing from the that level prep room that we had previously. Oh, I died. Okay, and I can't select a new character in it yet. That functionality doesn't exist. Okay, but we still have another problem. So when you click room unlock shop, there's a couple of things that should have happened that didn't. So let's just see. So, okay, when we initialize the room, oh, this is never called. Oopsie daisies. Okay. I never initialized the shop. Okay, my bad. My bad. Okay, so let's just see. Can I do this in start? I should be able to, because it just connects. It creates and connects shop elements. Adds all the things. Yeah, so this should be pretty straightforward. So we could just go to start. Room unlock shop. Now, let's just try that. Okay, so let's see. So I want to be able to unlock something. So I need a shop element that is properly initialized, because I think. Okay, so this would be added to the little shop, and we will register the callback. Yeah, the other element, the placeholder one, doesn't have a callback registered. That's why it doesn't work. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, that failed. It's probably my cursor again. I keep getting this issue. I don't know why. At least it only happens once in a while. It's not a common problem. Okay, so if we click there, empty room spa. Ah, damn it! I shouldn't have cleared that error. Yeah, there was clearly a problem there, and I just. I think I can already see the problem. What? Why is it bringing me here? Should be here, yes. Cost.text cost SO to string. Ah. Something is free. Okay, let's just go to our scriptable object. Just make sure they all have a number at least. Oh, okay. I'm trying to access an element that doesn't exist because I didn't initialize these correctly. Okay, so it's not this one. And the default room, yeah, let's just make the cost 0. Let's just do that at least. Gym's fine. Next level, 0, just in case. Okay, and then observation room. So we should only have those ones. Now let's just go see in our level prep. Next, this shouldn't be a thing. Should have gym, observation room, blacksmith. These are my only unlockable scriptable objects. Okay. Yeah. And this is referenced. Right here, so we go through it and we try to add, and then where we do the cost, that is in the elements. Yeah, the shop element. So we do cost.text. Yeah, this should work now. I don't know why we got a spa though. Room name.text, it clearly made one of the things a spa. Unless my scriptable objects aren't set up correctly. Let's go see quickly. Blacksmith, okay. Default room. Oh, this one, gym weight is a spa. Okay. No, you are gym weights. Sorry about that, hey? And you are actually a observation room. Okay. Apparently I did at some point forget to do something there. Okay, the stat values, so these are just resources that get restored. Yeah, no stats. Okay. Let's try again. Okay, no errors. That is a good sign. Okay, so if we click here, look at that. We've got all our rooms with their prices. Yeah, it's not great, right? But it's a start. So if I clicked on that one, and I should be able to click unlock now. Ah, look at that. Okay, so it's not very interactive, but it worked. Okay, so nothing else works, but we at least got to that point. And I believe the render texture... I mean, it didn't give an error. We could go into the scene. Ah, yeah, here we can see. Okay, so our blacksmith is here. It's been created. And if we click on this camera... It's got an output texture reference, which I'm not sure how that works, but it's obviously not a... Okay, but that's good. That's good. So we at least did something. Now we need to do what should happen. So everything seems to work up to there. Let's try and get it to actually display something in the room preview. Okay, so that shouldn't be too difficult, I think. Okay, so once we click... Okay, so basically what we need to do now is, you know, we need to show something when you click on a slot. So currently when you click on a slot, just nothing really happens. But we should at least be able to see the slot. Right? So regardless of whether we have a character selected or not... Yeah, I feel like we should at least preview the slot. So, pop-up displayed, I don't know if that matters, but at least when the slot is less than level 1, we don't preview the slot. So here we can do, let's see if we can figure this out. So we need room preview, preview, dot style dot background background image. Okay, so let's see. I don't remember exactly how to do this. I think I did it in the exchangeable room. Where I changed my background to a render texture, but there's a little bit of a thing you have to do, yeah, something like this. So style dot background image, new style background from render texture. So it's a little bit of a thing, but yeah, we could do it. So something like that. New style from background from render texture. So we need to grab our slot. Dot preview render texture. So we just grab the render texture straight up and we set it to the new background. And that should just work. Wait a minute. Now I need to check that. Okay. The other thing is... Okay, so our room. Okay, so it's got this this manager on it, unfortunately. Okay, so let's just see. So upgrade room is never called. Okay, let's try that. Real quick. So we just go to the room manager and we can say game object and we can say room dot not set active, but get components in children of name that thing, and then we can do upgrade room, and we just give it a level 1. For now, that should at least make it so that the blacksmith looks like something. Okay. It would have been nice if I could make all this stuff happen once. It might be possible because both of these happen from the same place. Yeah, so we could just have one big function to do all of this stuff, but for now, this is fine. Okay, so we should be able to see the room, and actually it should look like something. Let's see what happens. We won't be able to put anything in the room yet. Or will we? Actually not sure. I don't think so. Okay, so we click there. Okay, we really need to make that look like something. But there we go. Now if I click on it again, I can see the room. Okay, it doesn't seem to have been upgraded to level 2. Yeah. Or level 1. Yeah, it's still dark, so somehow that didn't work really. That's interesting. Maybe it hit everything again? I guess that's possible. Yeah, it might be a ordering thing here. So what I can do is just this. For now. So now all of them would at least start at level 1. Okay, we'll try that. I just want to see something, man. Come on. Let's get some water in here. Okay. Didn't cause any errors, so that's a good thing. Okay, blacksmith, unlock. Okay, so there we can see the blacksmith is in room 2. I think I can unlock another blacksmith. If I click on the blacksmith, that one works. Oh no, they both work. The light is a little different in the 2. Okay, when we click on... Okay, we just need to get that out of there. Yeah, I can't really tell. Okay, so it says selected character is null, so let's select the chicken. Okay, okay. Oh, interesting. I can add characters to the blacksmiths. Now, I don't think anything's going to happen, right? So we can go play a level. But I don't think they actually do anything. Yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't get any benefit from that. Okay, which makes sense. Okay, so what actually happens if we come back here? Okay, they still, they are still in their rooms. Okay. So unlocking the observation room. Okay, that did at least do something, but the room prefab doesn't exist yet, so that's why it failed. Okay. So, but it did something, or tried, and then it broke. Okay, so a couple of things we need to do. When you click on a default slot, or a orbital slot. Okay, so this is just we'll work with this going forward, but okay. So we set the background to the preview now. Yeah, we just need to make sure this doesn't happen with certain types of slots. Let's get rid of that. I think I did this in the slot itself. No, in the slot itself. Yeah. So essentially, this is what I want. This if statement right there. Right. So we just want slot.slot.so. Okay. We just need to make sure that the room type is not a default or a next level. Right, so we don't preview those two. Okay, then everything should be fine. Unless I want to do that, but I don't think I want to do that necessarily. Okay. So we can at least do that. Now I can... I guess I can make some more prefabs. Get some more buildings in there. Yeah, so the character does go into the slot. I'm just not running any of the logic for applying any of the room effects to the characters. Okay. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Okay, anything else I need to do? Well, there's a lot of things I need to do, to be honest. Okay, but the camera is working, and that was kind of the big thing. And we can actually see it, so... the next big thing, I guess, is to just get it to upgrade. So, okay, if we go back to our PowerPoint presentation, here's our room. I would have liked to put some room info over there, right? And I'm not making anything look good at the moment. I just want them to exist. So yeah, so room info, this would essentially be a tooltip, right? Or something like a tooltip. So that would be kind of cool if we could do that. This is working. This is technically working, I guess, to a point. Okay, I think we want... an upgrade button situation going on here. Depending on which slot you have selected. Yeah, I also think just actually having some indication of which thing I clicked on is actually very important. I think I should do that. Okay, so let's just go to our shop elements, right? When we instantiate or make them do a thing. Where the hell do I do this? This is getting out of hand. So, okay. So this is where we register the callbacks for room unlock selection change. Okay. So that's good. So we change the selection. So currently all we do with the shop element is basically nothing. Okay, so let's go look at the shop element. Okay. Okay, so we want something basic just to make it obvious that we've clicked on the shop. Where did I do this? Probably did this somewhere. Yeah, so change selection. What I did here is I did change some stuff. Yeah, and then shop element style, scale, color, background color. Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually kind of interesting. So let's just grab all this. Oh, this is why I had a list of shop elements, right? So that I can go through them and just grade them out. Aha. Okay, that's not necessarily a bad idea. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go in here. So this is getting quite rough at the moment, but anyway, let's just try something like this. Yeah, so we had a shop elements dot add here. So private list of art seed room shop element, and this is just going to be called shop elements. Okay. Okay, and then we just go through them. Okay, so we just want to change the color to color dot green. I don't know, it's a shit color, but it's fine. We'll work with it. Yeah, we'll make it scale in the X. I don't think we scale it in the X. Let's just scale it in the Y. That's the text color that changes. Okay, the others got grayed out. I'm not sure what their normal colors are. Huh. I guess we could just have classes instead. Yeah, maybe we do that. So UI builder over here. Okay, so this is where our shop elements go. Okay, so they are already added to that class list, apparently. Okay, let's just go back and see why that is. I think it's just because I didn't change it here. Okay, what we could do is instead of adding it to a class list, we could just give it a name. Oh, we don't actually have to. Just do something like this. We just take Heartseed room shop element and think if I just did this, added it straight, so that would be, yeah, that does select that thing. Okay, we just need to do recompile here because I think hot reload is gonna get confused. Especially with this the custom elements, right? Doesn't really know what I'm doing there. Okay, that was from a while ago. Okay. So it's still got this. For some reason. Okay. But anyway, we could... Okay, so these are our elements. Okay, so what we can do, you know, we could just set the background color. Okay, something is fighting us here. Why do you still have this? You should not be having that. Not like that, just like that. So this one has it, this one still has it too. Because I didn't save it. That's why. That makes perfect sense. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so now we can work with the Heartseed Room Shop element itself. Okay, so first of all, let's see. I want something like that happening, and I want something like this, maybe. Or we could do something like that. It's also fine. Maybe that instead. Maybe the width should be a fixed amount. Let's make it 300. Can we do align self to center? Okay, I feel like that's a little bit better. Now it's might be better to just do it over here. Yeah, let's just unset that one. And we can take this one and say, you know, align your stuff, you know, align your stuff to the middle. Okay, but anyway, okay, so that could be what they look like normally. We could change the font to Mont Reset Bold, like the rest of them. Yeah, something like that. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. We could also make the height of these elements slightly larger. Let's make them like 40. And let's give them a little bit of margin, shall we? And maybe some padding as well. Something like that. I don't like what the text is doing. Is that something I could change? Aligning it like this? Yeah. Yeah, it's better. Okay. Okay, so let's suppose that's what a shop element normally looks like. Okay, now we can save that, and then we can do AVIORUM shop element selected. I'm just gonna drag this onto one of them. Not that that worked. Don't know why I thought that was gonna work. Okay, let's do it like this then. Okay, so just what does it look like when they get selected? So that's what they look like normally. Now what do they do when they get clicked? Background color changes. Okay, so when you select them, they can go green, I guess, is not a bad color. So we could make it like a pretty vibrant green. We could even change the text color to white. Don't know if that's gonna look any good though. Yeah, I kind of like that. We could also give the elements slight radius, just a little bit. So, okay, so that could be something we do. So we change the, when you select it, it does that, and we could also, when it's selected, transitions, animations. Okay, we can make the scale on the Y 1.1. Yeah. Okay, don't rotate. Unset. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. You could even leave the scale. Don't know if it's better to change the scale or the height. Like, make it 45. Something like that could work out. It doesn't look too bad. It's just, it's good enough for now, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Anyway, so we'll grab this. So in code, what we do over here is, instead of setting all these things, okay, so this is when selection changes, right? So we do dot add to class list, and we give it the name of the class list, right? So HR AVIORUM shop element selected. Okay, and here we can do element dot remove from class list. I don't know if this works if it doesn't have the class list. I don't know. Okay, we could just We can see if that works. I mean, it might. Okay, those two are just going to be there for my references. Obviously, the ones below it are going to be my actual options. Hello, Damon. How's it going in Damon land? Oh, are you crying? Okay, seems like I already have a problem. Oh, I didn't create this list. Whoopsie. Shop elements, new. There we go. Such a common thing that I forget. YouTube time. Yeah. Happy Friday. Okay, no error, that's good. So we click here. Okay, so if I click this, okay, so it gives me all the shop elements. And if I click on one of them, that's it. Now I can at least see which ones I'm clicking on. Not these two, they don't work, but the other ones, right? And if I unlock, I have an anvil there. If I click on the anvil, I can see the preview. Okay, that is looking like a thing, right? Obviously, it's a little bit jarring and weird, but okay, why is this not working now? Okay, okay. Super jarring and weird. Yeah, you know how it is, right? It's like a little at a time. Okay, so I definitely need to have a button to close the shop here. Or something, because that's dumb. It doesn't go away. But yeah, now we can actually see what's inside of the shop. Ah, the room. I only have the blacksmith set up now, and obviously I... What do you mean no room option selected? Okay, there we go. It's done. So now I can click through the different rooms. Get the preview, you can see. Now, eventually what we'll do is we can actually zoom out a little bit now. Get some more detail in there. Or just more items, etc. So we are going to upgrade these previews a little bit since we can see more of them. I think they're going to look a little bit nicer. Because previously they were so small, we like, yeah, okay, what's the point even? You're just wasting time. Okay, but this... Damn, that button is very eager. Yeah, I do need to remove the previous selection, I feel like. And I do need to make a cancel button here as well. So now I shouldn't be able to do anything else. Yeah. But I can still start the game. Okay, so at least... Okay, so next up... Oh, grab it! Maybe I should at least get a few more of those rooms working. So let's get the gym going and the observation room. Just so we have options here that actually are options. Okay, so essentially all we need to do is we just need to create the prefabs and assign them. Now, okay. So this is unfortunate. Okay, so the whole observation room system might actually not work so well anymore. Yeah, the observation room wasn't really built for this. Yeah, I'll have to think about how I can get the observation room to actually work now. But okay. Let's do the gym. Can we duplicate the gym? Yes, we can. Alright, so I'm just gonna do something kind of dumb. Gonna do that, and I'm gonna call this gym weights. And I'll call this one gym cardio. Okay, and all I really want to do is I just want to change the camera angle for these, so that the weights gym only looks at the gym weights camera. And let's just see gym weights camera. So I kind of want to move it down like so, and maybe a little bit forward, right? Boom! Now we can see the weight section of the gym nicely. Okay, and then in the cardio gym, we'll call the camera the gym audio camera. We're gonna replace these in the future as well. I just want something to work with for the moment, because we need to change the way this is gonna work. Okay, the cardio camera is gonna be difficult to get working right. Can go in super tight. It's not so bad. That'll work fine. Okay, this is annoying. What the hell? Why is it spamming me with shadow problems? What the Huh? I don't get it. Do you know what this means, Damon? Because I don't know. And it's literally just infinitely spamming. Reduce additional punctual light shadow resolution by 2 to make 138 shadow maps to fit blah 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 blah. To avoid this, increase the shadow atlas size, decrease big shadow resolutions, or reduce the number of shadow maps active in the same frame. What? Increase the shadow, decrease big shadow resolution. I'm assuming it would be this resolution, right? I mean, I can make them low, that's fine. I can make all my shadows low resolution. Okay, so this is an interesting problem now. How the hell do I... Oh, you know what? I can just delete these lights. It's better than, you know, making the resolution 0, just getting rid of the shadow entirely. I don't need these lights, right? Oh my word. A lighting window? Oh, you mean this one? What does it do? Lighting settings. Huh. Ah. I didn't know this was a thing. Okay, these aren't mine. New light settings. Interesting. There's more than white lighting window. There is one for scene lights. Go to the top left button window and find lighting lights. Okay. Window. For some reason I can't find it. Panel? No. Well, here's a lighting panel. Let's open that one. Maybe that is this panel. Might have been this panel. Okay. Under rendering. Oh, that makes sense. Rendering lighting. This one. Window, rendering, lighting. Okay, that just opens this thing again. Okay, and then there's this lighting settings thing that I just made. Oh, Light Explorer, okay. Window, rendering, Light Explorer. Oh! Oh, shit. Look at this thing. Oh, my word. Okay, nice. Okay, so it's not intensity or range. I'm just clicking on stuff. Shadows, soft shadows. Can I just click on them and see them in the inspector? Oh, I can. I wonder what custom does. Oh, okay. Wait, I could just select them all, hey? And then I can be like, oh wait, they don't all cast shadows. Okay, let's see if I can get all the shadow casters. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do it the good old-fashioned way here. Change the resolution for all the shadows to low for some reason. Okay, you don't have shadows. You do. Hey, what's wrong? I tried shift clicking them. It didn't work. Not sure why. Maybe it's the type of... Oh, maybe I need to only select point lights. Okay. It might be that. Oh, yes, it is that. Okay, cool. It's painful to watch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm spoiling your whole evening. Okay, but this is pretty cool. This really helps. It's being able to actually find this thing. Would I want to switch to baked lighting? Not actually even sure. I mean specifically for these rooms, right? Because baked lighting, that would only work well with static stuff, right? Because if I had to move one of these, which I do, right? I move them around, or I remove them, or whatever I do, might not work with baked lighting. But okay, this is at least better. And do I still get the errors? No. Okay, we've done it, team. Well done. Well done, team. Okay. Okay, so if I want baked lighting, so let's say I have this, right? Whoa. Okay, so I have this, it's baked. Okay, and then I want to unlock. Where are my weights? Weight section. Oh, okay. So in the slots. Right, so I add those weights, or I add those weights, or I add these weights. What would the shadow do? Or would I have to rebake them or something? Use reflection probes and lighting probes. Ah, man. Okay, so they need to be static. So even though, I mean, technically these aren't moving, but I am hiding and showing them, and you want to make the shadows work. Yeah. No, I can imagine lighting is probably complex. Like everything, right? Oh, it doesn't matter. So I can hide and show things even with baked lighting. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it kind of remembers where the shadows would have been, and when I hide and show them. If that's the case, that's pretty nice. Then I can do that. They just shouldn't move. That's interesting. Okay, but it's interesting. Okay, so let's make our prefab. So we'll make a prefab of the infirmary, and we'll make a gym weight section and a gym cardio section, and we'll make the spa, I guess. Ugh, these things are going to be so broken. The observation room is a toughie. Yeah, because it doesn't play well with the fact that I move it around. So maybe I'll have to wait a little before I worry about the observation room. I'm gonna wait a little. Okay. Some reflection probes. No idea what those are. Let's see. So let's say we are in the weight section. Okay, so you're saying I'm just gonna straight up do it right here. So light reflection probe. Why does it do that? Why am I clipping? Okay, what does this do? Real time. Oh, I need to bake it. Okay. Bake. Didn't do anything. It's broken. I didn't see it. Oh, it's not in the room. Oh, shit. Well, that would make a lot of sense. Oh, damn. Why is it so hard to develop a game? I might need to... Okay. Might need to bake the lighting as well. Probably, hey. What happens if I choose real time, though? They are disabled in quality settings. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's get the lights here. Actually not even sure where the lights are. Okay, here they are. Okay, so it seems like we've got 3 lights. So if I make them baked... Okay, so now the lights are baked. Whatever that means. And we got a reflection probe. And if I click bake now... Oh, it needs to be a static object. Okay. Static. Do I need to do all the children as well? Okay. Okay, so this bake doesn't work, but if I go here, baked light maps, lighting data, generate lighting. Oh. Doing something. Okay, it says baking 1 out of 3. How long does this take? Okay, it's one of those things, I'll bake it overnight type of idea. And I at least only have the 3 lights, right? So it's not like I added... Well, I didn't make more baked lights. It's only these 3, so it should maybe not be that bad. Yeah. I see. Can I do other things while it bakes? Or is it like Reflection probe not baked already yet. Okay. Okay, but I should wait for the other thing to bake first. Okay, cool. So we can do other stuff while we wait. As long as we don't fiddle with the lights. Okay. That is fine with me. Okay, so we got a couple of more rooms to work with here in our prefabs. Okay, so let's go to our scriptable objects. So the blacksmith was set up correctly. Yeah, it's got its room. Okay, so let's see the weight section of the gym. Okay. I hate putting prefabs into things. You know what? Let's duplicate this and let's do the cardio section. And we'll do the... flippin' hell. This is annoying. It's my new friend in UI Builder. Why is it affecting anything? For crying out loud. Okay, we'll rename this one to Gym Cardio. Right, and this one we'll rename to Spa. You reckon my lighting settings are maxed out? Really? I don't even know how to see that. You mean these settings that I just made for some reason? I don't even know what they are doing. Light mapper, progressive CPU. Okay, wait, that could be a problem. Aha. Can I change it now? Is it going to be fine? I'll change it. Maybe I should cancel the baking then. And start again. Yeah. Cancelled. Oh. Okay. Any other settings that look ridiculous? High quality. That's the compression setting. Light map parameters are default medium. Or you reckon GPU changing into GPU is fine. Oh yeah, the light map size. Make it 2048. Okay. And the rest, reckon it's fine. Oh wait, that's the same settings as this. Okay, cool. So we could have just done everything here. Okay, so now if I click generate lighting, now it's using my RTX 5070. Okay, it's still gonna take a while. Okay. So you reckon if I open up my task manager right now, it should tell me that my GPU is lifting off. Not really, it's only at 2% usage. OBS is using 18% though. Interesting. I don't use Blender. My wife uses Blender, and she does render stuff. I've never rendered in Blender. Yeah, I mean, this is not even trying. Okay, let's cancel it again. And I'm gonna go highest performance. Hey, Lucy Mark. How's it going? I'm just gonna set my GPU to highest performance mode. And that should make it bake the fastest and potentially crash OBS. So let's see. So if there's some stuttering, it's not my fault. I do not take responsibility. You think Unity might be having a day? Neat games! Hello! I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing well. I might have crashed Unity just now. But apart from that, everything's pretty good. Thank you. Okay, I didn't crash Unity. Thank goodness. Okay, so we'll take this to highest performance. And then we'll generate the lighting again. Hold on to your pants. Here we go. Ah, that's like... At least start to move, please. I'm baking 3 lights. 3. There's no problem doing this in real time. Okay, let's see if anything happened on my... Yeah, no, somehow Unity just isn't doing it. Like, it's not utilizing my GPU at all. I might have to do a good old restart. Yeah, okay. I'll put a pin in it, and I'll come back to it later. When I can maybe just let it run, walk away, come back, you know, check what's happened, stuff like that, right? For the new chatters, do you want to see the game? Oh my word, just keep the build settings. I don't know why you keep asking me that. I'm kind of afraid that it's breaking something every time it asks that. Okay, Unity is having a tough time right now. Let's just give it a minute. Okay, so I've essentially broken my entire interface. So I had a more functional interface, but I'm overhauling it entirely. So a lot of the stuff you'll see right now for the menus look terrible. Just ignore that. It's fine. It's a work in progress. So here's your team. This menu specifically doesn't even make sense what's happening here. Let's see. So I could do blacksmith, unlock. Can I do gym? Not quite. I made an error. Okay, but I should be able to start the game. Here we go. This is just the first level, so it's not as rough. Also, still need to do a lot of like. Okay, this totem is now the most terrible totem in the world. There we go, because it reduces my damage. Yeah, this is kind of how it goes, right? So you're a chicken, or you play as the birds, and the birds fight the lizards, right? Okay, so we've leveled up a little bit. Now we can do. Let's give this to the duck. He's a ninja. That's a good damage item. So now the duck should have a lot of damage. We'll swap them out. We'll just ignore this. Everything's broken. So let's just play the game. Am I using dots? No. I'm such a beginner. I wouldn't be able to use dots, I'm pretty sure. I'd need like a lot of time to figure that out. I'm sure it's good for bullet heaven type of games. Because you have a lot of enemies, right? A lot of stuff happening. If only I was good at programming. I only started Unity like really 8 or 9 months ago now. So yeah. Okay, I need to overhaul these items because they are shit. Anyway, it's fine. Let's grab another bird here. A good old owl. Take that. I wonder how far I can get without the rooms. I don't think I can get very far. Because the rooms... Yeah, because nobody is resting right now, hey? So we're just going to run out of stamina eventually. That's true. I guess I could go into... Yeah, nobody's recovering stamina or health. Or anything, for that matter. So we basically just gonna die soon. I could go into dev mode and show that off instead. Come on. Why does the robin not do damage? Yeah, she's gonna be boned soon. She does not have the means to deal with this. Yes. Yeah, okay. So in addition to breaking the UI, I also broke a very important part of our progression system. So, yeah. I can't make the characters get any stronger, so they kind of just die. I can play it in dev mode, though. And then I should be able to do a few extra things. I wonder if dev mode still works after all the nonsense I've been doing. I hope it does. It'd be kind of cool if it still works. Oh yeah. Okay, this thing just ignored dev mode. Sort of. What is happening right now? Okay, so dev mode is slightly broken. The party overview seems to want to do its thing. Oh, jeez. Okay, so dev mode is sort of broken. Okay, not entirely. We just need to get rid of those. Okay, cool. So we can play. We can spawn enemies. Oh no, here they come. Okay, you can see so obviously when there's so many enemies, the frame rate kind of gets destroyed. Yeah, let's get rid of them. Give me back my frames. Okay. I got most of my frames back. It's all good now. Okay, let's spawn a bunch of frogs. Not 500 though. That's a bit rough. 100 might have been a bit rough as well. Okay. Take that. Oh, jeez, they are destroying me. Okay, we'll just jump out, jump back in. Boom. Ah, damn. I died. Am I using pooling? Yes, I am. Definitely. Before I used pooling, this was... Because pooling was also one of those concepts I didn't understand. Well, I understood it in principle, but I didn't know how to build it right. So I avoided it for quite some time until it became very obvious that I would need it. So now I use pooling in. For the enemies, for the projectiles, for the coins. Oh, we can actually show off the passive abilities, I think? I actually don't know. Well, they work. Might not work anymore. It's kind of sad when you break your game like this. Yeah, the passive abilities don't work. Well, oh no, wait, something worked. We got a Super Saiyan. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, they are working. They're not very good, but we are seeing the owl is throwing some fireballs in support. And we do get our massive buff every once in a while. And we also get the little smoke bombs from the duck to help us to get cover. Okay, the other enemy we have currently is a Komodo dragon. Now, these things are very powerful. They kind of just, they nuke you. Yeah. Die. Okay, I died. Who's good at dealing with them? I think the duck's pretty good with fighting them. There we go. Ah, my word. Okay. You know what? When in doubt, get the guy with the fireball. There we go. We've done it. Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much what I have to show. There's a boss as well. He's not great at the moment. Okay, so let's do like. Oh, here they come. Boom. Boom. Yeah, Owl is pretty good. You like, I think the Owl and the Chicken are currently my best characters. They might just be overpowered, that's why. Yeah, they do pretty well for themselves. Yeah, so I think that's most of what I can show right now. There we go. Do I aim any skills? Yes. You aim all your skills. Yeah, so that's one of the things that's different, right? So it's like you don't actually, it doesn't just happen all over. You kind of have to aim. So you attack in the direction you aim in. I might make it auto-aiming, but the problem with auto-aiming when you have melee characters is, well, that's actually not necessarily bad. But I think my character, since they only have one attack, you might feel like auto-aiming wastes a lot of opportunity. So I think it's okay, right? Yeah, we try different things and see if people like it. I might put in an auto-attack option in the future. We'll see. Like if an enemy gets close to you, you just slap them in that direction, for instance. But I'm not sure. It might remain the way it is. That might be like a version 1.1 option. So I don't think I'm going to release it that way. But if I get enough interest and people actually request it, I might consider putting it in. Okay. I think that's a good time to take a quick break. Gonna grab myself a refill on the drink, and then I'll come back and fight this horrible UI a little bit more until I can get it into something that, you know, looks workable. Bake. Damon, do you think it's gonna bake? Or do I need to restart? Ah, Dianora, welcome. Thanks for the raid. You raid just as I was about to go grab a refill on my drink. Okay, let's do generate lighting. See if it's gonna happen for us. Okay, I'll keep that up here so people can see whether it's baking or not. I'm doing well, thank you, Dianora. How are you doing? It's been a while, hey? Haven't seen you in like a week at least, I think. I decided to overhaul the whole progression system of my game, so it's kind of broken at the moment. But I think I'm getting closer to going into the right direction at least. Oh, you weren't streaming so much. Okay. Doing a little bit of a game jam. Oh, which one? I know GMTK was recent, but you would have been too late if you did it this week, eh? Yeah, I think that one is over. Yeah, this thing is not baking. I think I need to restart Unity and my computer and everything else. Okay, but let me leave it for like 2 minutes while I quickly go grab something to drink. And then we can try again. Yeah, Damon, I can see it's not baking. But okay, let's leave it. I'll stop it when I get back. Okay, give me 2 minutes. See you now. Okay, I'm back. Yes, like it. Look at all the baking it didn't do. That's nice. Well done, Unity. I'm just gonna cancel this. Okay, let's get back to what we were working on, right? Trying to get our new regression system, unlocking rooms and all that stuff working. I actually don't know. Okay, I needed to do the scriptable objects. That's what I was busy with. Just need to set those up. Finish setting those up. Okay. First, we have to wait for Unity to just get over itself. Can I look at your game and give you some, well, my thoughts? Okay. Send me a link or something. I don't know. Do you have it on Steam already? Let's see what this is about. Memento poll. Wow, you guys are a little bit ahead of me, eh? You already have... I'm doing exactly what a typical gamer would do. Yo, Dinara, welcome back. We're checking out somebody's game quickly. I can't really tell. Oh, that's interesting. So I was just about to ask, so how's it different from Vampire Survivors? Because I think one thing you shouldn't do is just make a worse version of Vampire Survivors, right? But this looks kind of interesting. So, did you make it so that you basically only move between the poles and you never have to... What, you just like tap a button to release at the right time? That's actually pretty cool. So you took like a Vampire Survivors, which is already an idly type of game, but you're like, I don't want 4 inputs for, you know, the 4 directions, or obviously you can do it with a stick as well. I want the player to press a button. That's pretty nice. I think people could like this. Yeah, I mean, the mechanic looks good, right? So the core, I think you have an interesting core mechanic here that people might just enjoy to interact with. Like I could see people just jumping between the poles without even needing to fight anything because it's fun. Okay, what happens when you fall? Does your character just automatically move to the nearest pole again? Okay, we got the card thing. It seems like, well, it seems kind of different from just basic cards. I don't know, it's difficult to see from this. But oh, you have to build a deck? Huh. So many things going on here, but it looks pretty nice. Hey, cheers, Dinara. Cheers. What's your strategy, by the way? Oh, you just pick a... You pick a game and then you make a worse version of it with synthy assets. Nice. That sounds like a winning strategy. Oh, you need to walk as well. Okay. So you kind of still need to... I mean... So now you still need 4 buttons, eh? Neat games. You have a Metroid with a spear. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. I suppose there's some kind of ability, and this is also some kind of a thing. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Do you ever get... So I think one of the reasons Vampire Survivors is such a good game, or one of the things I like about that type of game, is the sense of godhood that comes over you late in the game, right? You know what I mean? It's like as the game goes, you just get super overpowered. And at some point you just stand there, you're like, I don't care anymore. Right? Do you ever get to that level of power, or is the game not, is the progression not scaled in that way? Yeah, these are some very good, this is a good Steam page, I think. It's like just scrolling through the GIFs, I already understand whether or not I would like to play this game. Like, because I can see what is actually happening. I can see what you do as the player. I'm not too sure what the progression is like, but I mean, the progression might not be that important if this looks interesting. Like, I like this idea, so I will figure out the progression when I get there, kind of thing. As long as this is interesting. But yeah, don't enter the October Next Fest if you're not planning on launching like later this year, I would say. Cook a little bit longer. Okay. Alright, we're giving up on the lighting stuff. Let's depends on the wish lists. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Well, it depends on the wish lists and how far you are from releasing, right? If you have enough wish lists to make it a good release, or a good next fest, that makes sense, but also don't join the next fest and then only launch the game 3 years later type of thing. Okay. Let's finish up our scriptable objects. Okay, so let's see. So the blacksmith, it's got a room. Default room doesn't need one. The gym cardio section needs the gym cardio section, actually, as a prefab. Ah, geez. Okay, I just realized something. I'm gonna need to do a bunch of fixing on these dumb things. Okay, gym cardio section. There we go. Ah, it's not what I wanted to do. Okay, the weights are there, the cardio section is there, observation room's not there, then just the spa. Let's just grab that one real quick. Boom, okay. Oh, and we can do the infirmary as well, actually. So, yeah, let's just duplicate this and call it infirmary. Yeah, good old Chris Zukowski. Zukowski, yeah, that sounds about right. I'm just critiquing my pronunciation here. Yeah, 2K wish list before next fest. Yep, at least, right? I mean, more is better, but yeah. More is better. Okay, let's go through these and just make sure they are all set up correctly. Okay, so this is now a spa. That shouldn't be a spa, that should be an infirmary. There we go. So we got all the basic ones. So now we just need to set up their data correctly. And we need to unlock that. Okay, so this one, the blacksmith already works because I made it work. Okay, the weight section increases your health and reduces your stamina. Okay, I got that working. Oh wait, that's the cardio section. Whoopsie. Okay, so cardio section increases your maximum stamina by some amount, while eating your current stamina, right? So you get tired, but you are better at running in the future. Cardio. Okay. Okay, so we'll keep it simple. Let's see, treadmill. There we go. That could be our icon for now. We're gonna rework all of this. I'm just putting in super placeholder stuff right now. Infirmary. Am I a dumbass? I might be a dumbass, guys, but it's fine. Okay. So, infirmary. Okay, now it says infirmary there and there. Okay, I did it. Okay, so this is the infirmary. We'll grab the hospital bed as our icon. Okay, so what does the infirmary do? I don't think it changes your stats at all, but it does increase your... the infirmary is kind of special, right? It revives you. Yeah, but it changes your health. Let's just say health and stamina for now. We'll figure this out going forward. So 2, 4, and 6 maybe. Depending on the level, we'll come back to this later. When we actually try to balance everything with our spreadsheets, we'll look at this a little bit more. But for now, this is good enough. Okay, observation room, binoculars. Okay, that doesn't have to do more than that. And then the spa. So the spa doesn't give you any permanent benefits. Also, this is wrong. Okay, so there we go. Spa, so we just need a massage bed. Spa. Jacuzzi. I have a jacuzzi. Let's put that as the spa icon for now. Okay, so no permanent stat benefits, but it does replenish health and stamina. So we'll do 2, 4, and 6 there again, and we'll just call this the spa. And room type is a spa. Okay, I think that will set us up nicely. Somewhat. It's not perfect. This is probably Still a bit broken. Well, some of the scripts are definitely broken. We'd have to go and fix those. Okay, observation room's not a thing yet, but the others are. Good. Now what we can do is we can go to our unlockable scriptable objects. Right, so we have gym, observation room, blacksmith. Now we can do gym, cardio as well. Spa and infirmary. Infirmary and spa. Okay, so now we've already got 6 rooms that we can unlock. Yeah, that should be fine. So let's see actually if I'm able to unlock them. Right, just see if they work and if they get made in the world. Now they're not going to be perfect because they're not going to be any level, but we'll work on the level up next. I just want to see that they actually appear. And if they do, we can work on leveling them up. Am I in dev mode? I am in dev mode. Dev tools, switch off. Let's have a go. See what had happened. Looks like anything interesting is going to happen here. Okay. Alright, so now we got a bunch more options. So if we click on the weights section, it should unlock something. Okay, so there's a null reference exception error. Get component in children exchangeable room manager upgrade room. Okay. It makes sense because they are not all exchangeable rooms. Unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, so this one has a gym manager. Room manager on the infirmary. And then the spa has an exchangeable room manager, and the blacksmith has an exchangeable room manager. But I want to change all of these to have a new type of room manager, which I guess is just gonna be a... Well, I want to make them heartseed rooms. Yeah. Need to study scriptable game objects more? You barely use them? Well, I don't know if you need to use them. Some people would say you shouldn't use them. Some people believe that they are the enemy. Okay, so we're gonna do heartseed room. And for now, I'm just gonna do something super dumb. Let's just say, yeah. I don't think we need to call this. Okay, you know what? If I don't call that there, which I kind of feel like I don't have to, the heartseed room should... we're gonna have to do all that progression stuff for the different levels and things. Yeah, okay, but they're all just gonna be a single level, so they're gonna be very similar to exchangeable rooms. Just gonna have a list of game objects for each level that I want to show and hide. And then as the room level up, yeah, so I could just do this. So essentially, this is going to be what we need, right? So we need to do We don't need to do that necessarily. Well, we can. Yeah, we can. We can just say when it starts, we can do upgrade room to level 1. Right, so we just start the room at level 1, and that should upgrade the room to level 1. Okay, so we could just do this at start, and then obviously later we'll upgrade to level 2 and level 3. Okay, but whoop. Unlocking the room, you get a level 1 room. I think that's fine. Okay. So let's go try it again. Now, it's not going to work yet because I haven't done anything, but we should at least not get an error now. Okay, save it. There we go. Okay, so we should be able to unlock the gym. Yeah, and we can, and there's no error. Then if we wanted the blacksmith, we know works. Let's open the cardio section and see if that works. And the infirmary. And finally, the spa, right? Okay. So they work. Now if we click on them, we should see their previews. Okay. So the cardio section works. The infirmary works. The spa doesn't. And oh no, that gym works. Why does the spa not work? Oh, there we go. Like, am I missing something here? Why am I not clicking them in the right position? Does this thing have like a very small... What is happening here? Let's just see. So UI toolkit. Debugger. I mean, oh, I see. Okay. You have things overlapping here. Yeah, this thing overlaps. So when I click there, nothing happens. And if I click there, it does work. Same with the... Okay. Okay, but the previews are showing. It's just... Obviously my buildings are not the correct level necessarily. So nothing is showing. Okay. Okay, so that's the next thing we're going to fix. And I need to remove that one object there that overlaps that one. Okay. That's this thing over here. The default slot container. Picking mode, ignore. I think that's all we need to do. And then it won't worry about overlapping there. Okay, so let's go build out the... This is going to be a bit frustrating. It's gonna be a bit of work, let's just say. So if we go to like the cardio section of the gym. Righto. So let's see, what do we want here for the cardio section? So first of all, okay, let's just... Oof. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, so the weight section stuff, we can get rid of all of them essentially. They're not going to be relevant at all. Okay, so we want a hard seat room to be added here, and we need to recompile. And we essentially want to remove the gym manager. Let's have a drink while we wait. Ah. Okay, so the gym manager is pretty much pointless, so we'll just switch it off for now. Okay. Now let's go through here. So we have a cardio section and we have slots, and then inside the slots we have stuff. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the slots. We don't have slots really. So we're gonna just add things as we go. Okay, so first of all, level 1. I feel like we should have a jump rope. We'll grab that jump rope over there. Put that one in level 1. Then level 2, I think we should do the treadmill on that side. And then level 3, we put the Stairmaster on that side. Okay, and then we can just get rid of the slots. Okay, yeah, we're not going to work with the slots. Okay, so we got our Stairmaster, so let's just move it over. Put it in something like that. Okay. I think that's fine. So now we got level 1, level 2, level 3 all sorted out here. And then what we can do is we can just add them. I made these lists so they're a little bit more versatile. I didn't have to. No, cancel. It's not what I wanted to click. Okay, yeah, so on level 1 we unlock all those things. Level 2 we unlock all those things, and level 3 we unlock on all those things. And what do we hide at the start? Well, essentially all our levels, right? So level 1 gets hidden, level 2, level 3, right? So at the start, what it's essentially going to look like is just something like this. What? Oh, I'm a dumbass. Yeah, okay, so that's with nothing, and then level 1 gets unlocked. You get the lights, you get a jump rope and a pot. Level 2, there's a plant in the pot, the mirrors, and you get a treadmill. And then level 3, you get your nice poster, a water fountain, and a Stairmaster. Okay, that looks fine. I like that. I think that is good for our progression for this room. Okay. Okay, so that's our gym. That's pretty straightforward stuff. Okay, and then the script itself would just do upgrade to level 1 room straight away when it starts, right? So we're gonna start at level 1 room whenever we create one of these. Okay, that's perfect. Next up, so cardio section, nice. So let's go to the weight section. Okay, so first of all, everything in the cardio section can just get hidden straight away. They are not important. Okay, now here we have, we tried to bake some stuff. Okay, so let's see, how do we wanna progress here? I think we have level 1, 2, 3, and then we have slots as well. Yeah, okay, let's just work with the slots. So level 1, I think level 1 we could just have the dumbbells, just one set of dumbbells is okay. I also feel like we only need one mat. Okay, the one mat's gonna be a bit of a tricky one. Okay, if we put it like that, it can seem like we only have one mat. So that's not too bad. Okay, so level 1, we only have those dumbbells on top of the mat. Okay, then level 2, I think we just add the kettlebell to the situation. And then level 3, we obviously put in the bench press, as well as the dumbbell rack. Okay, then we can just hide these 2 slots entirely. Okay, so let's move our bench press over. So it's gonna go over there. Put it a bit forward. Rotate it slightly like that. I think is okay for now. There's our bench press. Our kettlebell can sit like over there, and our dumbbells can sit over there. Alright, so something like that. That's basically the gym. Is that everything in the gym has? Okay, so the weight section is a little bit sparse, but it's not terrible. We can live with it. Okay, so we grab the gym and we add hot seat room. Get rid of the gym manager. Okay, and now essentially all we need to do is just add level 1 stuff to level 1, level 2, and level 3. Yeah, and then we just add that to our hiding at the start. And Bob's your uncle, that's it. That's all we need. Okay, this is actually going way better than I thought it was gonna go. Okay, infirmary. Okay, let's go check this out. So the infirmary is interesting because it's got 2 beds, but we kind of don't want 2 beds. Yeah, we just want a bed. Okay, so let's have a look here. Okay, I think I'm just gonna remove one of the slots entirely. Then I'm gonna remove the curtain. Okay. What else was there in this slot? Okay, there were some other cool things for the bedside table. Like a drinking glass, water, towel, jug. Okay, let's do something like that. Okay, so we can grab the bed. Okay, so let's switch off level 3 and see what we have. Okay, so this is what we get at level... Let's do level 1. Okay, so level 1, we literally just have you on a stretcher. That's kind of sad. Okay, but there's a stretcher, and you are on the stretcher. Right, something like that. Right, well done. Okay, and then level 1 goes away, and then level 2 gets shown. Okay, we need to be careful here. This one's going to be tricky, because we need to hide the level 1 stuff. Yeah. So level 2 gets shown, level 1 gets hid, level 2 gets hidden, level 3 gets shown. Okay, and essentially all that stuff So the jug of water, the towel, drinking glass, all of this needs to move in. Move the bed over, and we can move the whole of level 3 to the bottom. Okay, we'll spruce it up a little bit more. I just need to get it working. Okay, so that slot goes away. Okay, so we got all the levels. Okay, so this is a little bit more complicated, right? Okay, so we can add... Yeah, we have this room manager, but we don't want that one. So we want just the hard seed room. Now, okay, things to show on each level. In this case, well, we can obviously show just the level 1, 2, and 3 things, no problem. Okay, so these are just our lists. Okay, let's just do a public boolean do hide on level up. Okay, and then what I can do here is I can do like if do hide on level up. Right, I can just do a for each, but in the previous level. Something like that. Yeah, so we show level 3, we hide level 2. Okay, so the only problem with this, which is very straightforward, is it's gonna hide that, which I want, but this as well. Not sure if I want that. Yeah, so the lights, are they duplicated in each level though? They might be, so I can do hide. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like the level 3 doesn't, it's a little dumber because there's not as many lights. Yeah, okay. So but I did duplicate them. Okay, that's fine. We'll just leave it like that. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's okay. It's good enough. Okay, we should also change the camera by tilting it a little bit, I think. I thought. Oh wait, it is doing something. Okay, let's just make it like 13.5. 13. Okay, let's make it 13. And then I guess we can move it in, actually. Like, there's no point. Like, we don't really want to do super far away super far view of the infirmary necessarily. We'll do this for now. Like I said, we're gonna improve this later. Okay, so that's the infirmary. The spa should be fairly straightforward, I believe. Yeah, so it's going to be very similar to what it is currently. Oh wait, we need to recompile this. Ugh. Okay, let's go back and look at the infirmary again. So we want do hide on level up to be true. Oh, and we need to do hide all at start as well. So it's essentially level all the slots and then all the room stuff as well. There we go. Now it's done. Now we can look at the spa. Okay, so the spa should be straightforward because I think, yeah, we just need to hide all the fog stuff and then 3 levels. Yeah, and it's pretty much just sorted already. It's like the blacksmith. I already had it working before. Okay, yeah, so the 3 levels, the point light apparently. And then just all the candle flames and things. Yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, that's all of them. Hide all those things. Nice. Okay, then on level 1, show level 1. On level 2. Okay. For level 1, we just show level 1. That's fine. On level 2, we show all the candles. Plus level 2. Okay. And then level 3, I think we show the fog and smoke white. Yeah, these 2 and our point light. Okay. And the level 3 stuff. I should have just moved everything in there. But it's okay. This is going to work out fine. And then do hide on level up. No. Exchangeable room switched off. Fantastic. Okay, that's our whole spa sorted. Okay, now let's go sort the blacksmith. Yeah, so the blacksmith works with the exchangeable room manager. Yeah, this is kind of a dumb way of doing it, so I'm just gonna go add, create an empty and call it level underscore 1, and then 2 more. I'm gonna do it there, and then I'll do the hot seat room thing as well. Okay. Alright, so first of all, yeah, I'll just look at all the stuff that I have here. Okay, so let's just go look at this. Anvil block stand. Okay, that makes sense. So all of these need to be in level 1. Then we're going to lock this. Ashes, burning logs, coals. So ashes, burning logs, coals. You will go to level 1. Okay, hammer 2, logs, tong small. Hammer 2, logs, tong small. Okay, wall hammer 1.478. Okay, wall hammer 1.478 to level 1 as well. Then fire big, smoke black, embers, and dust, I presume. Okay, so that's everything for level 1. Now, level 2, tong, large, and medium. What else? Wall hammers 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Water basin and hammer 1. Okay, and then just the grindstone for level. Okay, so that's the levels. Now if we go in here, we can just do level 1, level 2, level 3. And for hiding, we just do level 1, level 2, level 3, and that's it. Okay. Got a null reference exception error. It's an old one, we can ignore it, okay. Okay, so now at least, I think I did all of them, right? Gym, infirmary, spa, and blacksmith. Yeah, I did all of them. I'm still not doing the observation room. Okay, so but with that all being done, so each of them now has the hot seed room. And I switched off whatever other room manager they used to have. Okay, that's good. So that means if I play now and we unlock the rooms, we should be able to see the previews without, well, with some things unlocked. So they're not going to be completely empty anymore, and they'll have lights and stuff like that. And our little overlap problem that we had should be fixed as well. Okay. Yeah, so previously when I clicked there, it didn't register. Now it does. Okay, so we'll do this one, weights. This one we'll do blacksmith. This one we'll do cardio section. This one we can do infirmary. And that's all we have available to us. So we've unlocked 4 things. Now if I click on it, you can see, oh, okay, cool, this is a gym. Now, obviously, we can now spruce them up a little bit. So the gym was never meant to be one of these types of rooms. So it kind of looks eh. Same with the infirmary. Oh, wow. Okay, we'll have to go check out what's happening here. Cardio section, very plain, and blacksmith actually not that plain. It kind of looks cool. Okay, what I am seeing though is my particle effects are not moving. Okay, so let's go have a look at what the hell happened there. Okay, so we've got a few rooms that kind of went into one another. Okay, so first of all, so this is room 1, room 2, room 3, room 4. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so I think I know what's happening here. Okay, but this room specifically. Wait, was the fire supposed to be only on level 2? Okay, so first of all, why are they placed so weird? That doesn't make any sense. Like, that's room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they should be perfectly fine. Now, what I could do, I could go in here in the hard seat room and I could just say, you know what, when you do this, we can just do transform opposition vector 3.0. Let's just reset that. Make sure they are in the right place. That's the first thing. Then I need to go change my blacksmith a little, so it seems like my levels aren't quite right. So I think these things should be in level 1. Okay, let's give it a play. Okay, so obviously these rooms weren't necessarily designed with the intent of using them in this way, so a lot of them are going to feel very empty. But if they work, that's at least 90% of the way there. So now I could just make them look better, which is far less complicated than just making them work, I think. So let's do spa, infirmary. Can't do anything with that one. We'll do cardio section and we'll do blacksmith. Okay, now if we click on the spa, yeah, we can see a couple of things. It's unfortunate. Okay, so very interesting. Okay, so this now looks correct with all the dust particles, and then these ones are now inside of one another. Okay, so let's see room 1. So you are sitting here, and the infirmary clone. Why is your position not 0, 0? Same with the spa. Oh, I made up. Oh, poo. That's such a poo thing to do. Okay, wait, I know what I did. Transform dot local position. Big difference. Yeah, let's try setting the local positions to 0. That could make a big difference. You know what, let's run all 3 upgrades. So I'm just going to do this. Obviously I need to put the button to make that happen, but I'm just going to try something here. So let's see if they'll do upgrade 1, then upgrade 2, then upgrade 3, and I want to do it in that level because some things need to hide stuff when they go up in levels, right? So we can sort of test if the hiding stuff is also working as they progress in their levels. Let's have a look. Ah, no, my cursor is bugged. The cursor got bugged. Stop it. Stop it right now. Let's try again. Okay, that's better. Okay, I don't want to do that, so let's do spa. Infirmary. That one levels up funny. We can do the blacksmith. And let's do the weight section. Okay, so the weight section, looking good. Okay, I'm happy with that. The spa and the blacksmith are on top of one another now. And the infirmary. Everything is on top of one another now. What am I missing here? How exactly does this happen? Do I have multiple of these things now? Okay, let's hide those ones. Okay, so there's my infirmary clone. I don't understand how this is even happening, to be honest with you. So the infirmary clone is at position 00. The spa clone the camera is weird. What the hell's happening to the camera? Hey, you aren't technically at position 00. So are you. How is this even possible? Like... In what world is this the same position? I have no idea what's happening here. It's like, this one is at a point -100. This one is at point -150. Okay, this one didn't hide anything. Okay. Okay, what are we doing here, guys? You guys can move over there somewhere. Well, actually, no, you cannot move over there somewhere. You need to move. I don't flippin' know. Yeah, I have no idea how these interfere. What is this thing doing here? Oh, it's the observation room. Yeah, okay, no, it is a floating room. It does that. Okay, so each of these positions are clearly distinct and nothing should be positioned on top of one another. So I don't know how this is happening. I'm very confused and annoyed. And these local positions are being reset. So that means they should just be in the positions they are in. What are the cameras doing? The camera's also being weird. Oh, could it be that these are not set? No, they should be. I'm just gonna play again and see. I don't understand what's happening right now. It's kind of frustrating. Kind of frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not doing anything that spectacular. I can't believe that I'm just not understanding it. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, spar. Okay, so right away we have a problem, right? We haven't even unlocked anything else. So there's the spar clone. Room 2. How the hell is it inside the blacksmith? Oh, I see. I see. I think I see. This blacksmith got moved. Okay, I'm just gonna make a quick script. Utility. Hide on start. Oh, I have two? What? No, it's not that type of hide on start that I want to do. I just want to make a script that hides those things when the game starts, because I don't want to manually hide them. I want to have them there for me to work with, and then I just want to do something like, yeah, okay, so I see, remove this component. Okay, let's just see if the other ones are that one. No. Yeah, so we just do hide on start. Okay, so there, and we do hide on start there. Then we do hide on start here. Hide on start, and all we have to do is on start we do game object dot set active false. And that's it. That's all they need to do. Nothing else. Close, save. Let's just play and make sure that that's now working, because I want them there just so I can fiddle with them if I need. Okay, let's go unlock something. So click on spar, unlock. Looks fine. The camera position is not great for some reason. Not actually sure what the camera is doing. I guess it's because of the way. Yeah, okay, it makes sense that the camera won't be great because it's obviously not set up for this. Okay, but anyway, let's do the blacksmith. Okay, so now they are obviously on top of one another for some dumb reason. Gym section is fine. Let's see, infirmary. Okay, infirmary doesn't work, but it's at least not doing this. Okay, so how can we explain this now? So if I look at this, okay, I see my gym. It is positioned at 0, 0. The room itself is positioned at 0, 0, so that's fine. This room is at negative 50. What the hell? That doesn't make any sense. That's negative 100. That's negative 50. That's 0, 0. How in this world is that 0, 0? That's 0, 0. Why the hell does this keep happening? I mean, this makes no sense at all. Makes no sense at all whatsoever. Like, you should be... What? Am I missing something here? Like, if you look at these two, right? They are supposedly in the same position. That transform doesn't move a hair. Yeah, if you look at it here, it's fine. But somehow... Yeah, let's put it at 50. This is wild to me. I don't understand this at all. And it's not like the child is at a funny position. It's literally the actual position of the thing that gets put there. Okay, spa looking good. Blacksmith, unlock. Not on top of the spa. I guess I can call that a win. Gym, looking good. Infirmary, not doing exactly what I want, but at least it's there, kind of. Okay. So why does the infirmary not actually work? I do hide on level up. So it should be true, right? Oh, I should do a false here, hey. I'm just stupid. Okay, now that should be better. So now the infirmary should also be working the way I expect. Okay, let's see, unlock. There we go. Okay, so nothing weird. Okay, observation room, wall break. Oh my word. Why again this? I don't understand. Do they have... What am I not getting? So you're telling me now points 3 and 4, which are obviously 50 units apart on top of one another. And it's not this, because there's nothing there. It's reset. Same with this one. I don't understand this at all. They are in the correct thing. Like if I move room 3 to negative 50, which is now the same as room 2, it's where it should be. This is gonna drive me insane. I don't even know how to check for that. Like, what would I even check for that? Can't be like, oh, just check if the x-axis somehow got mixed up and then sorted out like that. That doesn't help at all. I didn't do light baking or anything weird with these. They are still the same they are. They have their script. They are set up the same way. There's nothing that could make them move. There's no reason for this thing to believe that that is negative 50. It's even higher. Right, if you look at the transform, it's higher than the others. It's something specific with the blacksmith, but I have no idea how to even think about the problem. Maybe it's that? I'm just resetting what I can here. Okay, if we go to the scene, we can see blacksmith at 50 and I think they are actually now the same. Still a bit offset, but... Okay, and if I unlock another blacksmith and another spa and I click on them, okay, I think I fixed it. And on that note, I think I'm done. Okay. We did something at least today. Okay, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you guys next time. We can send you off for a raid. Let's go say hi to Imaginary Villain. See what he's up to. Okay. Okay, everybody. Cheerio. See you guys maybe tomorrow. Well, see how I feel. I have a bunch of other work I need to do over the weekend. So it's not going to be just a nice leisure weekend for me. It's going to be a working weekend. Anyway, see you tomorrow or sometime. Cheers.